Okay, if bi over if is 7 over 3, ci over I is 3 over 1, we're asked to find ai over id. Okay, as you can see, AD, BF, and CE are angle bisectors, meaning that I is the in-center. So there is a theorem that, okay, from here, this big letter C, the total length here will be small letter C. Y here, small letter B. Y here, A. So I will prove it after this solution, that AI over ID will be B plus C over A. That's if you are to get the ratio of the angle bisector. This angle bisector is the sum of the other two sides over the side, the side that the other endpoints lie on. And also, if you have a C I over IE, Ci over IE is now A plus B over C. Finally, BI over IF will now be A plus C over B. So we're asked to find AI over ID. So we are looking for B plus C over A. So we need to get A, B, and C. Let me just write the actual solution. So BI over IF is A plus C over B is 7 over 3. And CI over IE is A plus B over C is 3 over 1. Okay, let's just start, because we need to do some trial and error. If we assume that from here, I can assume that B is 3, and here, as looking at the two equations, that B is 3, C is 1. Let's check whether it's correct. If we now do, meaning that if B is 3, C is I, is 1, implies that A should be, since here is 1, here is B is 3. So meaning A is 0, which is not possible. So not possible. So it's off. Remember, this is ratio. So let's try, let's multiply by 2. Let's multiply this by 2. So this 7 over 3 could be 14 over 6. And also this 3 over 1 could be 6. Okay, let's by 2. Okay, 6 over 2. So let's try again. If we let B to be 6, C is 2. So let's know what A will be. So if C is 2 and B is 6, also there's a little problem. So we see that there's a little problem. A is 0, which is not possible again. So let's now try something. Let's make it, instead of doing, let's multiply this by 5. Yeah. So let's make this thing times 5. That's 5. Y times 5 is 15. So let's try this. So let's see. So if B is 6, C is 5. Let's try. So we see that C is 5, B is 6, meaning that A is 9. So let's test. Let's know whether it's correct. If you check, we check 9 plus C is what? 5 over B. I'm texting this to know whether I'll get 7 over 3. 9 plus C is 5 over B, which is 6. So I have 14 over 6, which is 7 over 3. So let's check the other one. A is 9 plus B is 6, C is 5. So I have 15 over 5, which is 3 over 1, which is also therefore the right answer. We are looking for A. Therefore, our final answer, AI over ID, is now B plus C over A, which is B is 6, C is 5, and A is 9. So I have 11 over 9. So our answer is option A. That's the correct answer. So we did a lot of trial and error, but that's what we should do. So, but let me now prove how this ratio, how I came about this ratio, this 3 ratio. 1, 2, 3. So we have the same diagrams. So from what I've said, an angle bisector, let's start the definition, is a Savian that divides the vertex angle into 2 congruent angles. Okay, you might not be conversant with Savian. It's just a Savian is a line segment from a vertex of a triangle to the opposite side. So as you can see, AD is a Savian, BF is a Savian, C is a Savian, and since they bisect the vertex angle, they are all called angle bisectors. So let's now prove what we want to. Okay, let me just let's just write for writing's sake, AD BF CE are all Savian, and since they bisect their vertex angle, they are now angle bisectors. So we still have other Savians like median. So let's prove that. To prove it, we need 2 diagrams. So if you have, okay, let me just copy this. So before I will solve that question, let's recap 2 theorems. The first one, our angle bisector theorem. Yes. So if we call this length C, this length A, while this length B. So by angle bisector theorem, we know that AB over BC is equal to AR over RC. Yes. So that's the first thing. Again, remember this is ratio, not the actual length of the side, the ratio. So again, assuming you are given 6 oranges and you have to divide it in the ratio of 1:2 to 2 persons. So I think the actual number of orange the first person will get will be 1/3. That's 1 plus 2 times this total number of oranges. So the first person will get 2 oranges, while the second person will get 2/1 plus 2 times 6, which is 4 oranges. So which is the same as the ratio 1:2. So to get the actual length now, so meaning that this is C over, so to get AR, which implies that AR is now C, which is like 1 over C plus A, because they have the same ratio. This is AB over BC is C over A. So but the actual length now is now C over C plus A times B, which is the total length. Again, to get RC, that same logic is now A over C plus A times B. So we'll have AB over C. So that's the logic now. So let's go over here. So meaning that the length here, so here is still C, this is A, Y here will now be CB over A plus C or C plus A. Y here is AB over A plus C. If you add this, you still get B. The total length is B. So we've used the first diagram. So look at this. This is the actual. So we see that BI over IR is now C over CB over A plus C. Yes. That same logic, that the ratio this over this is the same thing as this over this, or the other way around. This over this is the same as this over this. So we now see that CC we now have A plus C over B. So A plus C over B. So let's go back to the diagram. So assuming I label here, finally I want to draw the conclusion. So as you can see, if here is small letter C, this one is small letter B, while this one is small letter A. So prove that as long as these are angle bisectors, that AI over AID for the first one is now C plus B over A, as you can see. See it's BI over IR is now A. A is here. The length here is A. So you add the other side over the other side. So that's it. I've proved it. So whenever you are asked the kind of question, let's finish up. BI over IF is now A plus C over B, and CI over IE, CI over I, which is A plus B over C. So we've proved that. Thank you.